This show is truly showing me what's possible, and because of that, I hate it. I love it so much, but I also hate it because it makes everything else look so much worse comparatively. I've gotten so used to eating shit. Like, this is reminding me of what we could have. This is reminding me of what actually is good. This is reminding me of what anime could be all the time. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to some more Lord of Mysteries. And this show definitely surprised me, I'm not gonna lie. The first episode was way better than I expected. Previously on episode 1, we learned a lot of stuff, though most of it was just kind of a bunch of terms that I don't really know what they mean yet exactly. Main things, I suppose, were the name of the main character, supposedly, Klein Moretti, as well as keywords like beyonders and whatnot, transmigration I think it was. But the point is, the first episode was very, very confusing, but also very, very interesting. So yeah, I cannot wait to see more. Let's just get into episode 2, shall we?
The path of
I guess this is the intro then.
And at the lower one descends in the sequence, the greater their beyonder powers become.
Okay, so we go backwards. We start from 9 and then we go down. Okay.
Once sequence 0 is reached, the beyonder gains powers strong enough to rival gods.
Also, I was a little bit confused last episode with the fact that, you know, main character was already calling people beyonders, right? So I was like, have they already, like, reached the pinnacle? But I guess anybody who's on the path is already called a beyonder. And I suppose as they get closer to the pinnacle, they get, like, more and more powerful.
It's an exceptional feat. It is the path of the divine.
The name itself is very interesting to me because, like, I mean, think about it, right? Beyonder? What does that mean? It's like the name itself is already like you're someone who either goes beyond or comes from beyond something else, you know, beyonder. I feel like you would call somebody who came from somewhere else beyond something a beyonder, right? Or is it like they're called beyonders because they're going beyond, like, human limitations, or, you know, like, already the name itself is or I guess in this case title is very, very interesting, already presents a lot of questions.
Two ways this can go. They either uncover my identity, or it works as the best cover possible. No matter what, it's my best chance to learn the powers of mysticism. Here we are. Betting on rat baiting?
What are you looking at?
Just another Tuesday, innit? Oh, well, it's almost as if we entered another world. I'm surprised, none of that noise gets here.
Oh, the express line to Constant City opens today. Huh? Apologies, who are you?
Hello, I'm Klein Moretti.
Right, the new guy the captain mentioned.
Yes, well,
Follow me.
What is this secret society bullshit?
I'm Roseanne, by the way. I'm just a clerk, but I guess we're colleagues now.
it's a pleasure.
We're not
It's so... I can't get over this, but... I said this last time as well, but... everything here is just so refreshing. It feels like this is... no offense. But... like, no offense to other anime, but... you can just tell that this isn't Japanese, right? Like, I mean... the Western influence is so obvious. The characters, like, it's basically like I'm watching a live action, like, you know, Western-made show, just animated. That's what it feels like to me. Like, the characters actually have more realistic interactions, conversations, the way they speak is normal. Like, this is what I want from anime. It really is.
Usually this busy, but there's been an odd spike in Beyonder cases.
Now imagine, I know I keep pausing, but like, imagine, right? Imagine isekais. And yeah, this kinda is, but like, not really, right? I'm talking about the power fantasy isekai trash shows. Imagine if those shows were done like this. Not necessarily in terms of the animation or art, but the writing, the way the characters interact, the way the characters talk, you know, that kind of thing. Imagine what we could have if we had like a isekai power fantasy trash, but with like writing like this, instead of the you know, whatever the fuck bullshit we have right now. I feel like it would be so good.
The last 2 days.
It's just such a breath of fresh air to have like actual character interactions that make sense and are normal and realistic. Meanwhile, you have all these isekai protagonists getting reincarnated from the modern world
He may seem cold, but he's
and then
very
acting
Taught
like,
me how to sketch.
I don't know, unrealistically.
Kenley's been a Nighthawk for almost
Anyway.
6 months now, but he still gets nervous on missions. Honestly, I've always been a little frightened of the captain. I couldn't tell you why. He's actually very kind and congenial. Almost like a father figure.
We're all scared of fathers. It's natural.
Good point.
Like, I'm sound design in it. Man, I have to say that I really have gotten just so used to shit. I've gotten so used to eating shit that this is reminding me of what we could have. This is reminding me of what actually is good. This is reminding me of what anime could be all the time. Like, have you noticed? It's been 5 minutes into the episode and we haven't had a single, like, cutesy girl jumping up or flying on top of the main character with their ass in their face and being like, oh my god, or like the main character saving someone in a forest, or the main character running into some sort of princess who's being attacked by someone, and then the main character saves her, and then so on and so forth, right? Like, have you noticed we haven't had any of those things? It's almost like the show is taking itself seriously. I didn't know that was possible. Wow.
Thought it through.
Our County Police Special Operations Department, 7th Unit. Here I thought the sign out front said Blackthorn Security Company.
We operate under many covers. The 7th Unit handles the paranormal in our precinct. Cases concerning the Evernight Goddess.
The Evernight Goddess, eh?
Indeed. But I must warn you of something first. Becoming a Beyonder is a risk of losing control. Take this and follow me. Every name you see here, they're all Nighthawks who've perished. The majority of them succumbed to losing control. They're the pioneers of Tingen. We remember and honor them. Do you know the creation myth?
The Creator woke from chaos and then created light. He formed existence itself. One of his eyes became the sun and the other the crimson moon. The bulk of his body became the land and the stars. His hair composed the phoenixes. and his ears are demonic wolves.
It's the same origin, shared by all doctrines, and we all craft potions to access the pathways.
Pathways? What was it the hangman said? The 22 pathways of the divine.
The Church of the Evernight Goddess possesses 4 Sequence 9 potions. Our only complete pathway begins with Sleepless. Corpse Collector is great for self-defense, while Mystery Prior and Seer open the mind to the mystical, but they lack defensive prowess. If you're considering Seer, we don't have all the potions, just Sequence 9. Take some time with your decision. Go speak with Old Neil in the alchemy room. He can help determine the most fitting choice for you.
There's so much information. So you have, I think it was 22 paths. Then you have like sequence 9 potions. Like they activate sequence 9 with the potions, I would imagine. And they have 4 of them, I think. Like when they like barrage you with a bunch of information, it's like, Jesus. Starts going over my head.
Whichever potion I choose, the only thing bound to get me home is knowledge of mysticism. Well, that rules out Sleepless and Corpse Collector. It's between Mystery Prior and Seer, but which would be more useful? Man, this is even more stressful than choosing a major in college.
A history graduate from Cora University? Well, you can feel free to call me Old Neil, but no rushing to choose a sequence. Not before you tidy up those books on the desk for me, at least.
Of course, Mr. Neil.
Dunn tells me you are fluent in Ancient Phasic and Hermes.
Oh, I've studied them. I wouldn't really say I'm fluent.
Search around for something you're familiar with, then. Best to start you off easy. Once you get the hang of things, you can try your hand at translating the interesting stuff, like these entries from the lost writings of Emperor Roselle.
The Emperor Roselle?
The notebooks vanished after his death. And trust me, it took some serious effort to obtain the transcript of these 3 excerpts. The contents are written with a nigh impenetrable cipher. The symbols are even thought to hold strange powers. In the 150 years since their discovery, not one person has deciphered these logograms of his design. If I'm correct, this is his personal journal.
It's simplified Chinese. By chance, I discovered a pathetic fellow lost and trapped in the deep darkness amid the storms.
As fate would have it, he is lucky to have met me, the true protagonist of this era. January
Seems like
1st,
Vlad the
1994.
Impaler.
The New Year gala was utterly grand. Lady Florina was as resplendent as the cosmos.
Okay, so the Emperor was one passionate man.
Can they not see the key to potions is not simply drinking them but digesting them? It is not about tapping into powers, but acting!
The name of a potion, it's not solely symbolic. It's a concrete image, and the key to digestion. That's a ton of info. Thank you, native tongue. With this, maybe I will get home.
I made my decision with such youthful haste. In hindsight, I should have chosen apprentice,
Seer or Marauder. Those were the better choices. What does he mean there?
Hello? Ho, Klein?
I like the fact that he has his own, I guess you could say, agenda. You know, most of the time in anime, the main character just never has any kind of like agenda that he keeps to himself. Like, I'm sure at some point he's gonna reveal it to people, but you know, him being from a, I guess, different world and him hiding that fact gives the story a little bit of spice, you know?
No need. I've already decided. I choose Seer.
Really? Seer, you say? You're certain? This warning demands to be repeated. Once you take the potion, your path is chosen and there's no return.
I know. But I have to trust my heart.
I suppose I should have known you'd reject the more conventional course. You've got a robust sense of self, just like me in my youth. Not bad, punk.
I wonder if the person who, you know, the Vlad the Impaler guy, whatever his name is, the guy who made the journal was from the same world that he was from, because apparently, you know, it was just Chinese, right?
As Emperor Roselle once famously said, knowledge is power. Now that you've made your choice, let's prepare your potion. 100 milliliters of pure water, 13 drops of liquid night vanilla, 7 leaves of gold mint, 3 drops of poisonous hemlock, 9 grams of dragon blood grass powder. Now the
Do
crucial
not make this at home.
10 milliliters of lavo squid blood. And to top it all off, 50 grams of aqua star crystal. Your Sequence 9 potion is ready, Mr. Seer.
I wonder if people still do this. You know, I've never actually thought about this, but are there people still, like, are there people who actually, like, test things, like, altogether? Like, because there's so many different liquids and shit you can put into a mixture, right? So it's like, I mean, has anyone tried putting in all kinds of different shit, like 300 milliliters of Coca-Cola, you know, 700 milliliters of I don't fucking know, horse cum, you know? Like, do people like actually like try different mixtures out these days? I mean, somehow I don't think so.
You can't be afraid, and do not hesitate. Fear and anxiety will only affect the absorption. Remember what guided you to this moment, the vast abundance of reasons. Embrace them. What you're enduring is normal. A resulting seepage of the potion's energy. It's nothing to fear. Now you must focus your mind. Imagine an ordinary, everyday object. Try to picture it as clearly as you can. Good, there you go. Now let your mind go blank a moment. Concentrate and imagine a new object, something that doesn't exist in this world.
Well, you can't really imagine something that doesn't exist. Or perhaps, well, he said something that doesn't exist in this world.
Climb! Tame your spirituality! You must do as I tell you. Imagine something that doesn't exist in this world.
Yeah, he probably is. Probably like a massive plane.
Keep your focus. Find and nurture the feeling behind the object.
He's imagining a rocket? We're going to space!
What the hell is happening in that head of yours? Restrain your spirituality. Don't let it spread.
I succeeded.
Congratulations, and welcome, Mr. Seer. I knew I was right about you, lad. You have a fulgent future ahead of you. That's your spirit vision. What you're specifically seeing are shades of my aura. You can even gauge my health by it.
Colors are a bit dim. Is that just his old age? There are eyes behind you.
Eyes, you say? Oh, you can ignore them. They're a common peculiarity of ritualistic magic.
Right.
Yes, spirit vision exhausts you. It depletes your spirituality. It takes practice to adjust to it. Until then, you can use a little method of mine. Tap twice the glabella. That's the spot between your eyes. It lets you turn your powers on and off.
The glabella?
Well, that's convenient.
You can also use your spirituality for other methods of divination, like spirit dowsing, scrying, and what have you. But that comes later.
Old Neil says you're a fast learner.
Well, maybe it's a trait unique to seers.
For us Beyonders, unique is another word for dangerous. In the beginning, you'll be engulfed in sights and sounds. Curiosity kills more than cats. Don't attempt to probe the murmurs you shouldn't be hearing, nor the sights that shouldn't exist. Never forget that.
Right. Thank you, Captain.
Here's your first month in advance. £12.
12 pounds? Klein's brother Benson only makes £5 or £6 a month. I just launched out of poverty and landed in the middle class.
I just now noticed, but the episodes are actually 40 minutes long. Well, 35.
Elliot Vickroy, the only son of a major tobacco merchant, and he's been kidnapped.
I thought we only handled Beyonder cases.
We're posing as a security company. Such ruses require rare jobs, and this client, well, he hired us to find his cat once. Oh, dowsing rod seeking.
Spirit vision activate.
Elliot's location. Go straight. This is it.
Well, that was easy.
2 adults and 1 child.
Nicely done. I'll only need a minute here.
It's a trap. Or not.
Why choose kidnapping? There are so many safer occupations.
Okay, dude has a lot of strength. Or that's just his, you know, jack of harm. These guys are definitely on something, right? Either they're on drugs or they are controlled by someone. Beyond their power.
No bite. They're done. Well now, this isn't just some ordinary kidnapping.
They're fucking zombies being controlled by an invisible feather thing. Oh, jeez. Trust your instinct. Fire. Never look away from what you're shooting at. Okay.
The infernal threats of hell. The hope of Crimson Cry.
He's ulting.
There is one certain truth of time, whereas the rest is lies. The flower that once has bloomed forever wilts and dies.
Damn, that ult must be
A
very
midnight
strong.
poem can catalyze slumber.
This place, climbers, been here before.
I'd like to know how Bacchus here obtained this potion. Feral beyonders like them invariably lose control. Actually, you're quite lucky, you know. Not many witness a beyonder lose control on their first assignment.
I wouldn't say
in
they
all,
lost control, more like
solid
they were
team.
forced to lose control.
Guess we're friends now. Jeez, can't wait to tell Melissa I found a job. She's gonna be thrilled.
Uh-oh. Not the sister.
It's the building from earlier.
What the hell has happened?
I was at my front door.
Someone's in your head, I think. Maybe. Or this whole story is just this guy tripping out on some LSD. And none of it is real. The fool.
That flat by the kidnappers. The Antigonist notebook is there.
Oh, fuck me. After credit scene?
Is this really it?
Benson! Welcome home.
Is this real? We live here?
It's not a trick, Benson. It's real. This home. This is ours now.
The one catches our old lease isn't up, and that slumlord won't return our deposit.
It's an illusion.
We've never cooked before.
You know that. Well, take a bite.
Yep, it suits you. Yeah, you look great.
I feel so dapper. Thank you. I mean it. Both of you.
Don't thank us. We're kin.
Come on, let's drink a toast to Klein's new job.
And to our gorgeous new home.
And to the future. It looks bright.
Praise the lady.
Okay, either I'm not gonna lie. This show is so good, but it's also so fucking confusing. I suppose maybe this is a maybe, right? Maybe this might be the one downside of the show so far. Is that it's a little bit too confusing. I feel like if you have a lot of terms, if you have a lot of shit going on, you kind of need to make sure that when you're explaining them and when you're introducing them, it's not so overwhelming. But again, this could be because you're supposed to be overwhelmed in the beginning, and then as you learn and kind of get introduced to everything and go along the story, you'll kind of, a lot of these terms and things, mysteries will naturally stick, and you'll be able to maybe go back again and kind of rewatch something and be like, now I get it. But this like end credit scene here, like just because he got a new job, they immediately bought like a mega mansion or something. It was just kind of weird in general, because like he was like he came home and he's like, what the fuck? I'm having a hallucination. And then we ended off there, and all of a sudden we're in like a new home. Like something weird's happening here. That's why I immediately think illusion or some weird shit, some sort of dream. But yeah, like I cannot stop gushing about how realistic the interactions between the characters are. It's like I said earlier, the interactions that the characters are having in the show, the way they interact with each other, like adults and like realistically, that's what I want from other anime. Like it's not about the art style or the animation. It's about like how the characters act and react and talk to each other. I look at these characters and I'm like, yeah, I can see these being actual real people, right? And if you had like a modern day human being reincarnated into a fantasy world, I would imagine the protagonist of that story would react and act very much like he does. I really do. He's trying to lay low, not tell anybody necessarily where he's from, trying to keep the secret, the fact that he's been reincarnated, and make sure that no one really sees his true powers, slowly trying to figure out more, trying to figure out how to get back to his own world, and so on and so. Like, that's the normal reaction when you get reincarnated to a fantasy world, right? Not whatever the fuck we get usually. God damn it. I know I've already said this multiple times, but this show is truly showing me what's possible, and because of that, I hate it. I love it so much, but I also hate it because it makes everything else look so much worse comparatively. It makes everything else look like complete dog shit. And I already knew that as well. I already knew that all these other shows, all these other Japanese anime are just complete dog shit. Even her, the little sister, probably. Or maybe the older sister? I don't know. I assume little sister. But, like, she looks like an adult. She hasn't said a single sentence where I'm like, ugh. You know? She's not fucking weirdly anime-esque annoying. She doesn't act like a fucking anime character. She acts like a real character would act in this world. God. Regardless, that was episode 2 of The Lord of Mysteries. Once again, like, amazing episode. Everything about this show is so good. Fuck me. If only Japanese anime had half the quality of this show. Oh, jeez. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed episode 2, and we shall be back with episode 3 next time. Until then, ladies and gents, I shall bid you adieu.